Once I went out into the world and I saw what people, how people feel about my parents, I didn't understand.
He was one of those people that I expected to be here. And my upset is more anger. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel that he left me.
Jada Smith has finally reacted to her own son, Jaden Smith, for exposing her publicly the way that he did. Most fans would be aware that Will Smith and Jada Smith's son, Jaden Smith, had immediately backed up his father the moment that incident had occurred. However, it took a couple of days before Jada Smith could show her true feelings regarding the incident. Now that the dust has settled, Will Smith's wife, Jada Smith, is showing her true intentions regarding the incident and how she really feels about her husband backing her up. So how exactly has Jada Smith spoken up against her own son? And where do things go from here? Let's find out in this video. Before we dive into Jada Smith's response to the incident, let's have a brief look at what Jaden Smith had to say when Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. With this tweet, Jaden Smith became one of the first celebrities to react to the incident. Prior to this, not many celebrities had expressed their opinions about the surprising turn of events during the Oscars 2022. Talking about his father, Will Smith, avenging the embarrassing comment against his mother, Jaden Smith wrote, "And that's how we do it." After actor Will Smith struck comedian Chris Rock in the face during the Academy Awards, rapper Jaden Smith was reportedly in his father's corner. After tweeting the post shown above, Jaden added a new post, "My dad's speech made me cry." Will, who is currently 53 years old, had a shocking outburst on stage during the Oscars ceremony on Sunday. After the comedian made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's buzz cut. The 50-year-old actress is currently suffering from alopecia, an autoimmune illness that causes hair loss and baldness. The former Fresh Prince of Bel-Air star then used his first Academy Award acceptance speech to defend storming the stage and slapping Rock. Only a few minutes later, Will Smith also won an Oscar that night, and then it was time for his acceptance speech. As tears streamed down his face, Will Smith began his speech dramatically. "Love makes you do crazy things," before acknowledging that being a Hollywood celebrity entitles you to have people mistreat you. In King Richard, Will received the Academy Award for Best Actor for his depiction of Richard Williams, the tenacious father who nurtured tennis champions Venus and Serena Williams. Unlike her brother Jaden Smith, Willow Smith, the couple's 21-year-old daughter, has not publicly commented on her father's outburst, but has shared a photo of herself on Instagram. Jaden's tweet has been shared over 42,000 times, and social media users have had various reactions to it. Some have accused the Summertime in Paris singer of being a hypocrite after he tweeted earlier this month, praying for peace in the world. While some appreciated it, others outright criticized Jaden for his remarks. "No, it's not how you do it," wrote the hip-hop artist Ruslan. Understandably, there were millions of different reactions and opinions regarding the incident on the day it occurred. While millions of users retweeted, liked, and interacted with the video, there were also thousands of users that were very much against Will Smith's actions. "No, sir, it's not. Chris was very wrong, but so was Will. Let's acknowledge where we go the wrong, please." Added at EmilyNick1. "It's a no-no, and I am a huge fan. Anyway, I hope y'all solve this issue, but it has overshadowed Will's win. I ain't happy at all, but he deserved the award." As more and more reactions continued to pour in, people grew increasingly curious about how Chris Rock must be feeling regarding the whole thing. While the comedian maintained his cool right after getting slapped, things went down a little differently as time went on. It won't be wrong to say that Chris Rock's reaction to getting slapped was much milder than anyone could have imagined. But things were bound to change as time went on, and millions gave their opinion regarding the slap. Chris Rock has finally spoken out about the Oscars 2022 incident. After a slew of celebrities weighed in on Will Smith's altercation with the comedian, Rock addressed the issue for the first time at his stand-up gig in Boston, where he spoke to the audience about what happened and had a quick statement to make before his set. Chris Rock isn't in the mood to humiliate Will Smith after being smacked on the Oscars stage by the actor, so he didn't say much while speaking about the occurrence for the first time. After receiving a standing ovation from the audience, Rock launched into his new stand-up performance in Boston by immediately addressing the Oscars controversy. He then went on to say, in response to the Oscars brawl,
"How was your weekend? I don't have like a bunch of shit about what happened. So if you came to hear that, I had like a whole show I wrote before this, and I'm still kind of processing what happened, so at some point I'll talk about that and it'll be serious, it'll be funny.
According to Variety, an audience member screamed, "Fuck Will Smith," during his show. But Chris remained silent and simply replied, "I'm going to tell some jokes. It's nice to just be out." Apart from Rock lately, Oscars 2022 hostesses Amy Schumer and Wanda Sykes also addressed the event during their recent interviews and described the whole scenario of Will Smith stepping up to the stage and smacking Chris as sickening. Will was asked to leave the Oscars ceremony after hitting Chris Rock, but refused, the Academy says. The event's organizing body also said it had initiated disciplinary proceedings against Smith. Smith slapped Rock after the comic made a joke about his wife Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head, a result of the hair loss condition alopecia. The actor, who won the first Oscar of his career at the ceremony, has since apologized. In its statement, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences said, "Mr. Smith was asked to leave the ceremony and refused, but we also recognize we could have handled the situation differently." It also announced that it had initiated disciplinary proceedings against Mr. Smith for violations of the Academy's standards of conduct. These include inappropriate physical contact, abuse or threatening behavior, and compromising the integrity of the Academy, it said. He also apologized directly to Rock, as well as nominees, guests, and viewers. Meanwhile, Rock has also revealed that he is still processing the incident in his first public comments since the ceremony. "I'm still processing what happened, so at some point I'll talk about that," Rock told the crowd. "It'll be serious, it'll be funny, but right now I'm going to tell some jokes." Reacting to the Academy's statement, Jimmy Kimmel, who hosted the Oscars in 2017 and 18, stated on his talk show, "Usually when someone's asked to leave and refuses to go, that's when security comes in and takes that person away. But in this case, they decided to give him an Oscar and let him back on stage to speak." One of this year's co-hosts, Wanda Sykes, said she found the incident sickening, and that it was gross that Smith was allowed to stay to accept his award. "I felt physically ill and I'm still a little traumatized by it," she told talk show host Ellen DeGeneres. "And for them to let Smith stay in that room and enjoy the rest of the show and accept his award, I was like, how gross is this? This sends the wrong message." Furthermore, he continued to emphasize his statement and revealed, "If you assault somebody, you get escorted out the building and that's it. But for them to let him continue, I thought it was gross." She also informed DeGeneres she had spoken to Rock after the show. The first thing he said is, "I'm so sorry." I was like, "Why are you apologizing?"
It's like, it was supposed to be your night. It was supposed, you and Amy and Regina, y'all were doing such a great job. I'm so sorry. This is now going to be about this.
Oscars-nominated actress Minnie Driver said that the Academy had not addressed why Rock was abandoned by producers during the program. On Monday, yet another former Oscars host, Whoopi Goldberg, who is one of 3 governors in the Academy's acting division, said, "We're not going to take that Oscar from him." But she also added, "Obviously, if they had tried to get him to leave immediately and he had resisted, which they said he did, that could have led to a nightmarish scenario with a live television show. It wasn't something where they could stop recording. So, you have to have a certain amount of sympathy in real time with a live show trying to reckon with this." It is no secret that celebrities had differing responses when it came to what actually happened during the show. While some supported Will Smith's actions, others spoke very harshly regarding the physical assault. One fan wrote, "Just imagine if Will Smith had gotten up to hit Chris Rock, and then the camera had cut out and didn't come back until Will won the Oscar and he gave the same speech. You'd want someone to investigate the missing tape, right? Now imagine Will Smith was launching a coup." Thousands of different opinions were given out regarding what Will Smith did during the Oscars 2022 in response to Chris Rock's comment. Keeping everything in mind, what are your thoughts regarding the developments? Do share your thoughts in the comments below.